Tomie dePaola was born to an Irish-Italian family and raised in Connecticut with his brother Buddy and sisters Maureen and Judy. At the age of 4, he announced to his family that he planned to be an artist, writer, and tap dancer when he grew up. Tomie was an enthusiastic, energetic, and strong-willed child who proved to be a handful for his family and teachers. As a child, Tomie loved to create art. He had 2 twin cousins who were artists, and they gave him advice he would never forget. They told him that he must practice a lot and to never copy the work of someone else. Tomie took that advice very seriously, and his most prized possessions were his art supplies. He not only created art for himself, but for his friends and family as well. In an interview, Tomie credits his family and teachers for supporting him in achieving his dreams of being an artist. Tomie recalls how his teachers gave him extra privileges when it came to art, and he believes that teachers should give special treatment to students who exhibit extraordinary talents. As Tomie got older, he continued to pursue his interest in art after high school by attending the Pratt Art Institute in Brooklyn, New York. During his time in New York, Tomie worked very hard and went to every art museum in order to learn more. Later, he earned his master's degree from the California College of Arts and Crafts. After college, Tomie moved to Massachusetts to work as an art teacher at Newtown College. Later, Tomie started to illustrate books for authors before writing his own books. Currently, Tomie lives in New Hampshire with his dog, Bronte. He continues to create books for children and work on his art. Tomie is passionate about his work and could not imagine doing anything else. Tomie loves reading and believes that children must be excited about reading. In order to do that, he states that parents and teachers should read books aloud to children that are too difficult for them to read on their own. He also believes that it is never too early to read to children, including babies. Tomie loves the enthusiasm of children and the way in which they soak up not only the story, but also the pictures in books as well. Tomie dePaola has written a collection of over 100 books with all types of characters who experience an array of challenges. When he was asked where his ideas come from, he stated, "I don't really know. I guess they ultimately come from inside myself and everywhere." Many of the characters are based on people that Tomie knew growing up. Additionally, many of the themes, dilemmas, and challenges in his books were ones that Tomie experienced himself. These can be seen in books such as the 26 Fairmont Avenue series, The Art Lesson, My Mother is So Smart, and many others. In contrast, there are books that Tomie created as a means of creating funny and interesting stories with playful characters. These books include the Bill and Pete series, the Little Grunt series, and his most popular of all, Stregonona. She is an enduring grandma-like witch whose tales are silly and warm. Stregonona lives in a small Italian village. The message in each of her stories is love. It is, of course, dePaola's underlying message to young readers that love should underscore their work and their lives. The lessons learned from these books are appreciated by readers of all ages.
My mother was an avid reader, and my fondest memories of my early childhood is every single night she read to me. I didn't much care for the fairy tales as much as I liked the folk tales. Usually the characters succeed by their own wit and by hard work. Stregonona is my folk tale telling of a tale that was the porridge pot, why the sea has salt, the rice bowl. That's what a folk tale does. It gives you one of life's lessons. Every page you turn is kind of a new experience, and they should all add up to an end, feeling, thought, emotion. If the books are funny, I want them to laugh. If they're funny and sad, I want them to laugh and cry. But I'm always ready to experiment. And that's what I hope my books do, that children will find that there's really another whole universe inside their own heads, and that my books will tick, maybe a key to the door that will unlock their imagination.
Tomie dePaola's books touch readers of all types and ages. The stories are about challenges that we all face at one time or another, and can connect with on multiple levels. Along with his stories, the artwork is beautiful and captivating. Tomie uses the stories and artwork to engage the reader and provide them with a lasting experience. Tomie is a unique author-illustrator with a style of his own. Fans can learn more about him on his website. The website is operated by Tomie himself and gives some information about his life, work, and art. I believe that the best way to learn about Tomie would be by reading his stories. He pours himself into his work, and it comes through to the reader. His stories never grow old, and something new can be seen with each additional reading. His books will continue to last throughout generations to come.